The what ifs are not based in fact, they're based in fear. And if we spend too much time dwelling on them, they can lead to a sense of paralysis when it comes to starting or moving forward in our next chapter. And they can even lead to missed opportunities. Hi there, friend, and welcome to the Design Your Happiness podcast, where we work to live, not live to work, and the financial gains and well-earned free time of the lives and careers or business we've designed have taken the place of those late work nights, stressful, all too short weekends, and feelings of just getting by. I'm Rebecca Hayes, a corporate girl who recently decided to branch into entrepreneurship because what I really enjoy is helping others define their own path. And for me, that comes at the intersection of the life you want, the career or business you enjoy, and the money to make it possible. And that's where Design Your Happiness comes in. So let's work together to reclaim your finances, reimagine your life and career or business, and redesign your happiness so you have the confidence, energy, and concrete strategies to build the life of your dreams. Are you in? So today we're going to get into the unending list of what ifs that pop up when we get ready to make a decision to do something new or different than what we're doing now. We're also going to be talking about why these what ifs pop up and how to move past those what ifs so you can move forward pursuing any dream or ambition you want. All right, so first up, let's just talk about these what ifs. Shortly after we start pondering our options of what comes next, whether it's in our life, career, or business, there comes this seemingly endless slate of doubts. I'll bet you know what I'm talking about. I like to call these doubts the what ifs. You know, we all have dreams and ambitions, but often it's the fear of the unknown or just the fear in general, right? The fear of change, the fear of doing something different, the fear of the outcome, the what ifs that hold us back. So let's dive into some strategies that will help you overcome these doubts and step confidently towards your goals, whatever they may be. All right, we're going to start by acknowledging that the what ifs are totally natural. Okay? I'm going to guess you know exactly what I'm talking about. Those what ifs like, what if I make the wrong choice? What if it doesn't work out? What if no one buys my product? What if I'm not ready? What if I fail? What if I don't like doing it? What if I have to go back to my day job? Ooh, that last one, right? Gets a lot of us after we make the leap or decide we're going to take the leap. And on it goes. There are so many what ifs. Literally every decision or any decision you could possibly make could lead you to this long list of what ifs that just bring up every doubt, insecurity, or question that you have about taking this leap into your future. And I'll say it again, it's completely natural. These what ifs can bombard us so fast and be completely relentless. But they stem from our desire to predict the future and protect ourselves from potential risks, any potential risk. But it's just the voice of our own inner gremlins, those doubts, insecurities, and unknowns that want to caution us, make us question our decisions, and ultimately stick with the familiar. But if you're thinking about making a change, right, it's likely because you don't like where you're at for one of a number of reasons. But you're never going to get to something new without making that change, right? Without ditching the familiar. And these what ifs have a habit of making us question that. But I have both good and bad news for you. These what ifs, these questions that keep popping up, they likely won't ever go away, at least not completely. Even successful people sometimes experience these active and vocal inner gremlins when they're trying something new or branching in a different direction. So, first things first, it's not just you, right? That's the good news. And it's not unusual either. Having the what ifs creep up doesn't mean you shouldn't do whatever it is you're thinking about pursuing. I'll say that again. Having the what ifs pop up doesn't mean you should not do whatever it is you're thinking about pursuing. The what ifs are not based in fact, okay? It's so important that you remember that. The what ifs are not based in fact, they're based in fear. And if we spend too much time dwelling on them, they can lead to a sense of paralysis when it comes to starting or moving forward in our next chapter. And they can even lead to missed opportunities. So we have to find a way around them. And a bit ironically, I actually like to use a few specific what ifs to quiet the onslaught of those negative or questioning what ifs that seem to come so naturally, if not unwantedly. So let's talk about one of the actually useful what ifs that can push us past all that second guessing. All right, it's the only what if that I care about when I'm thinking about starting something new, making a change, or taking a different path, whether in my life, career, or business. And that what if is, what if I don't do it? This is probably the first question I ask myself after those, negative and questioning what ifs start to bombard me, all those doubts and insecurities pop up. The first question, once I can get that quieted and take a breath, is what if I don't do it? It's a powerful little question, right? Because what it's really asking is, what if I don't do it? Will I still be unhappy? Probably. What if I don't do it? Will I still be doing what I'm doing? Definitely. Right? Can't make a change unless you're going to make a change. Otherwise, you'll continue to do what you're doing. What if I don't do it? Will I regret not having done it? Maybe. And that one's always like the last one that pops up, but it gets me every time. Because as we've all heard, we often regret the things we don't do way more than the things we do. So, in these moments when those doubts and insecurities pop up, when you ask yourself, what if I don't do it? You're getting some answers about what happens if you don't make the change. But the ultimate question you're getting at here is, which risk is worth taking? Is it worth taking the leap and diving into the unknown and going after this thing that you really want to pursue? Or is it worth staying exactly where you're at, doing what you're doing? There isn't necessarily a wrong answer here, right? But there is an answer that works for you. And you have to understand that when you make this choice, you're trying to figure out which risk is worth taking. So asking, what if I don't do it, has always been a surefire way to squash any and every doubt that I have. Because the what ifs can come so fast and constant when we're branching into the unknown and trying to start something new that it can stop us in our tracks if we let it. But I'm always more interested in what if I don't do it? How will I feel about that decision? How will my life look? Because these questions are what puts the decision in perspective. It gives you both sides of the circumstance. It's not just the negative, fear based, what if I do it and this happens? It's the what if I don't do it? What happens? It gives us more context and a better foundation for making the decision than simply giving in to the long, rambling list of what ifs. So, if you find yourself in the middle of a life, career, or business changing decision, ask yourself, what if you don't do it? And see what answers you come up with. Because, as confident as I am that your inner gremlins can give you plenty of reasons not to do the thing you're thinking about doing, I'm equally confident this question can help you get to a better answer for yourself and where you are right now in your life, career, or business to help you move forward. Even better, zeroing in on this answer to what if I don't do it inevitably leads us to another useful what if. This what if allows us to imagine the positive side of what's possible. Now, are you ready for that question? It's what if it does work out? Just think about that for a minute. What if you go forward, you make this decision, you put in the work, and you make it happen, whatever it is? Then what? How do you feel about having made that change or decision? How does your life look now that everything has worked out? Are you filled with wonder, joy, excitement, surprise? This question is one way we can embrace a growth mindset, which is possibly one of the most powerful tools to combat those negative or questioning what ifs. This perspective, which is championed by psychologist Carol Dweck, suggests that our abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work. By believing that you can grow and learn, you'll see challenges as opportunities rather than obstacles. And by adopting a growth mindset and recentering your thoughts around what if it does work out? What if the hard work and learning is worth it? What if it leads you to exactly who, where, or what you want to be? Those are powerful questions. Take some time to explore these what ifs with intention. Because this intention is what will drive you forward on your journey through your next life, career, or business chapter and let you embody the wonder and excitement we should feel as we move into exactly who, what, or where we want to be. Right? Can we all agree on that? That as we're starting or taking the first few steps into this new phase, we should feel excited. We should feel joy. We should feel wonder. We should want to take these next steps instead of feeling afraid or kind of shrinking back into our current roles. So let's hold on to that wonder and excitement as we make the decision and shift into what comes next in our life, career, or business. Take the time you need to work through these positive, curiosity evoking what ifs and get the answers you need to confidently move forward into your next chapter. So I'll say them again, but the two main what ifs are what if I don't do it? And the second one is what if it does work out? All right, until next time, keep designing your happiness. Hey there, friend. We've made it to the end of another Design Your Happiness episode. And if you're loving what you're hearing and you know someone else who would benefit from hearing it too, please share this episode with them. I can't tell you how much it would mean to me to support even more ambitious, aspiring entrepreneurs like yourself. So send them a text or a quick email with the link, and let's help even more people build the lives and businesses they've been dreaming about. All right, I'll see you next time. Until then, keep designing your happiness.